Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're not new, welcome back. Today I have had an update to the software and it fixed a big bug that had rendered full self-driving and autopilot almost useless for several days. And that was, for some reason, the map data for the speed limits was absolutely horrible. I mean, you could be going on a road like this and it would set you up 45 miles an hour, which is unusable. You can't be going down an interstate at 45 miles an hour and not have a line of cars behind you honking their horns. They've fixed that and it seems to be working a lot better. So let's see what happens. Now it wants to confirm that. And it's going to do the lane change. I don't have it yet set to automatically change lanes because I still want that double check. And one thing I still am very nervous about is I've noticed that my driving, I tend to edge a little closer to one side or the other, particularly when I'm passing things like big trucks, like I did there. The car wants to be dead center lane, which for me, especially when I'm passing on this side, I feel like I'm a little too close to the truck, especially if that truck is over to the road markings a little bit. Like this truck ahead is all the way over to one side. If I was passing that on the right side and the car was centering me, I would feel that I'm too close to that. So I don't know if there's an adjustment that will come in future where it will not try and get you dead center, but it will base it on how close the car is that you're passing, or the vehicle that you're passing. I will say generally I'm pretty happy with the full self-driving and the autopilot. I've just got to get used to it a little bit more, like a lot of people. I don't particularly trust it to be 100% fail-safe. We've seen accidents and it's asking, do I want to change lanes to get around this truck? No, I'm perfectly happy to stay behind here. We're going 5 miles an hour over speed limit. I don't want to have to bother passing everybody. And I believe the speed anyway is 75, which is what we were going until a moment ago. So it would be silly to just go into the fast lane and then sit there at 75 when cars are trying to use that to pass. So. The update that did come out seems to have fixed a lot of the problems with making the full self-driving and autopilot usable again, which is great. The speeds are back there and it's asking lane change. No, I'm perfectly fine with this setup. Now, I don't know how long before autopilot is going to be able to recognize the subtle little signs of cars getting ready to pass or do things. Like here, sometimes you can tell, there's little tells of the car getting ready to pull out into another lane, particularly when it's following another car really closely behind, or it's coming up on the car closely. I wonder how long before autopilot starts tracking that and signals. And again, it keeps trying to get me around this truck, probably because we're now down to 68, but I'm perfectly happy in the center lane right now. I'm not in any rush to get somewhere. I don't need to be in the fast lane barreling past all these guys. And again, this is why I keep the autopilot automatic lane change to confirm, because sometimes you just don't want to, or it's just going to trap you a little further up. You can see, but autopilot can't see. It really wants to change lanes. It really wants to get around these slower moving trucks. If I just drop the speed down a little bit here, maybe it won't be as aggressive. Although it was good because it's still, the speed limit here was 65 and we were still going 70, which is 10 over, or at least up to 70. So tell me guys in the comments here again, lane change to the faster, no, keep me on the center. What do you guys do when you're doing autopilot and full self-driving? Do you keep the auto change lanes to automatically just do it, or do you actually set it where it's asking for confirmation? This truck is pretty much keeping at a steady speed, and right now I'm quite happy. Again, it's really trying to get me to go around this truck. It's really getting mad at me. It's trying to take me both to the left of the truck and the right of this truck. It's not like me being sitting here, and it's probably because I've got a max speed of 76 and the truck's now going 63. You know, this is a general flow of the traffic above the fast lane.
Take exit 50 on the right onto Bush Boulevard.
Okay, this one's a tricky one because you've got a merge lane over here. We've got a lot of cars over here as well, so I'm actually going to take it out of autopilot because we have a wall of cars now to my right and I need to get over, so I'm going to actually have to slow down, get behind these cars, which I don't think autopilot would do. It would try and speed up and get around them, and of course, as I saw ahead of me, there's just a solid line of cars all the way up to the exit, so sometimes speeding up would not work, sometimes slowing down is the better option, and I don't think autopilot does that yet. So there we are guys, this is a bit of my morning commute, the update, and I'm coming onto this off-ramp right now, but I'm out of autopilot
now
because of those cars.
On the right.
Okay everybody, if you are new and you like these videos, please go ahead and subscribe, turn on notifications, or give me a like, and I'll make many more of them.
East Bush Boulevard.
Till next time.